Good morning, everybody. Jeff Mathies here, CEO of Mathies Financial Partners. This particular video is time sensitive. We have had quite a bit of momentum in the markets lately, and I want to make sure that we have a quick conversation about what that actually means for Mathies Financial investors. So if you've been a client for a long time, you know we've been to this dance before. When markets fluctuate like this, it creates incredible opportunities for us. But the reality is, Mathies Financial's had a lot of growth over the last 2 years. And I want to make sure that all of our new investors understand how these cycles work. So we're going to cover a couple of different things this morning. It's going to be really quick and to the point. The main thing I want to share with you is remember the media prize on eyeballs and negative information for a lot of people is more attractive than the positive stuff. So if you've been watching, regardless of what news media outlet it is, what you're seeing is markets are getting pounded, right? The U.S. markets are just getting pounded. And the last couple of days have been interesting. But here's what I want to share with you. The way our portfolios are designed, they are absolutely designed to handle turbulence in the markets. And they've been doing a great job at this lately. So here's the numbers for you. The S&P 500, the U.S. market, top 500 companies is down 1.47% year to date. The Dow's down 2%, and the other markets in the U.S. are pretty similar to that. Here's what I think a lot of our investors fail to see because they're watching the news, checking the numbers, but they don't necessarily see what our particular funds are doing. So the U.S. equity fund that you are invested in, if you're a Mathies client, is still positive 5.81%. While the U.S. markets are down almost 2%, we're up almost 6%. The international markets are up 6.24% as of this morning. And the fixed income account is still positive. So our accounts are designed to handle this turbulence. Your accounts are doing great. If you're a Mathies Financial investor, they're doing a great job. And here's what's crazy about this. It's already March of 2026, right? It's March already. We're 3 months into this deal, and we have got a rebalancing cycle coming up at the beginning of the next quarter. So here's how crazy this is. If people are heavy investors in the U.S. markets, which most investors that we end up meeting, they're heavily invested in U.S. For those folks, if they're even rebalancing, if they're even doing it, they're going to rebalance because they're losing money and they need to position themselves for profits in the future. We're still in a position right now where if it was exactly how it sits today when we get to the rebalancing cycle, we are rebalancing to capture profit, not rebalancing to buy what's gone down, because the Matson accounts have done so well this year already. So I think that is a huge plus for us, huge plus. So remember that. And here's the other thing I want to bring to your attention. From the conversations I've had with our long-term clients, I appreciate the compliments. I do. I appreciate the encouragement and what you guys are sharing. And for those of you that are depositing more money, that's always appreciated. It's for your benefit anyway. But here's the reality. A lot of you have family and friends that are looking at their investments right now going, crap, we've been saving this money our entire life, and we're watching it just get pounded. And usually that's because they're so heavily invested in the U.S. markets only. They're not capitalizing on the other places or the other asset classes. You need to have a conversation with these people. Share this video with them. Diversification is so critical. And if I take 100 investors who say, yeah, my advisor tells me we're diversified, I would probably guess 95 of those are not. And it's a complete disaster. They own a bunch of stuff, but it's not true diversification the way that we're designed. Share this video with your family. Share it with your friends. Do not blow up your portfolios if you are a friend or a family member of a Mathies client. Just ask for some guidance. Sometimes you can tweak a couple small things, and it'll make a massive difference for you and for your family in the future. Again, I'm Jeff Mathies. I hope everybody gets this and shares it with their friends and family. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to call your coach. Also feel free to respond to this message, give us a comment, whatever you need to do. We'll make sure we get you taken care of. Make it a great day. Stay calm.